Hello, everybody, and welcome to Brother Fisher Field, surrounded by the Tom Tuitt track at Ron Calcagno Stadium in the Angelo A. Aguirre Athletic Facilities for tonight's WCAL Titanic battle between the visiting Bellarmine Bells and the home team St. Francis Lancers. I'm Paul Cunningham, joined as always by my compadre, the retired mailman Terry Ward. And anytime these two teams get together, Mr. Ward, you can expect one heck of a contest.
God, what a long history they have of great football games, and we expect one good game tonight, buddy.
WCAL oftentimes in the past has come down to Bellarmine and St. Francis. This year, the WCAL just tough from top to bottom with the Cerro Padres, Valley Christian, Midi High School. But there's something about Bellarmine St. Francis. Here's a look at your overall records
right
for the
there
WCAL.
it is. You can see.
And other than SI, everybody's at 500 or above.
Tough football, yeah.
So we are looking forward to a great one. And who's bringing this game to us today?
KMVT Sports would like to thank all sports presenting sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, part of the Sutter Health Network. Choose your PAMP doctor today.
So a big one here expected. The coin toss just taking place at the moment at midfield. We'll see who comes away as they're explaining to the I always wonder what takes so long in these coin tosses, only because it's not like baseball where you have to explain ground rules. It's sort of like, okay, guys, we're going to play on a rectangle tonight.
Yeah. There's your new coach for the...
well, actually, no, that's not Greg.
That's not Greg?
No. It's just someone who wandered out on the field. And there's Greg in the white
Greg is
behind
in the white.
him.
There you go. That's
Greg Calcagno.
He's
son of Ron Calcagno.
Now they turn the
Lancers
teams
will
around.
receive, and the Lancers usually don't like to receive, but they will do so. They love to play defense first, but the Bells took that away from them. They will kick it off and kick it off to the Lancers. So the Lancers offense will be first on the field. A beautiful night here, beautiful fall evening, mid-October.
The stands are full over on the St. Francis side.
There's
my goodness.
Standing room at the very tree end of the field is extremely crowded. The bleachers are full.
Bleachers over here on the Bellarmine
and
side
people
also.
are still coming in.
Yeah.
We're a little late on the start. It's 7:30 scheduled, and we're pushing 8 o'clock to get this one started. About 10 to 8 at the moment.
Yeah.
The Bells will come out. There's a panoramic shot of the crowd here tonight, as you
see it.
Not a lot of empty spots there in the bleachers.
There's your Ron Calcagno Stadium.
Just to verify
Greg's
where
dad.
we are.
Yep.
Looking down on Greg. Kicker is Grant Bush for the Bells. Deep to receive for the Lancers, Alexander Ghetto. And number 4, Landon Beatty. Bush is ready. This one just about to get underway. A much anticipated game, always circled on the schedule for the Lancers and the Bells. A high end over end kick that's going to come down right around the 5 will be taken by Beatty. Beatty looks for a hole, gets out past the 20. Now close to the 23-yard line. Landon Beatty, a nice return. Lancers will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First and 10, St. Francis.
Landon Beatty, who took that kickoff, is one of the captains, and he's a senior safety. Has good speed, as we could see.
Lancers break the huddle. Very much a running ball club now under Greg Calcagno. Last year they put the ball up in the air a lot. Greg Calcagno likes to pound away and try to get the yardage that they can. Alexander Ghetto, their leading rusher on the season. Carries for 9 yards. Be a second down and 1. Another
there's
look at
good, right through the hole. He got a couple of nice blocks. Brought down Joe Castellano. Nice tackle.
Second and 1, same formation, power formation for the Lancers. A give again to Andrighetto. Andrighetto is hitting the backfield and then fights forward to pick up the first down. Gets out close to the 35-yard line. where it'll be first and 10 St. Francis.
He's your workhorse on this in the backfield. Here's your replay. Andrighetto once again bearing his head over the right side. Got that first down.
Lancers break the huddle. Same formation. No signs of a passing formation yet. The give to Andrighetto. He tries to get to the outside and does. Pushes off a tackler. Gets out over the 40, close to the 45-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it at the 40. Say he stepped out there. So again, a nice run by Andrighetto. Pick up a 5.
Yeah, that intended play didn't even try to go inside. It was going outside the whole time. There's your safety, Kyle McCauley. Forced him out.
Second down and 5. Give to Andrighetto again. A steady dive of Andrighetto. He tries to sidestep a tackler, but nothing doing. He has good pursuit by the Bells. They bring him down for virtually, well, we'll give him a yard. We'll say it's third down and 4.
Here's a handoff. Had penetration by the Bells. He just broke a little to the outside. Captain Kyle Everton, one of the ones in on the stop. Bells had penetration there on that right side.
So we'll see if they come out in a throwing formation. No, still the same formation. The Lancers content to run. We'll see if they go play action here. They don't. They give to Andrighetto. A flag is thrown. Andrighetto has the first down, but there's a flag on the play. See if the play stands.
Alex Andrighetto, he's a senior, 5'8", 175-pound workhorse right now.
They're telling the Lancer sidelines to back up. It looks like they're picking up the flag. They are, and it's a first down. It was a flag to warn the Lancers to stay back on the sideline. So a warning flag.
They all want to get in, Paulie.
Well, they do. They're excited. It's a big game. But they'll back him up. It'll be first and 10 for St. Francis at the 46-yard line.
Bells got your 3 down linemen, as you can see. But those linebackers are right on there.
So far, it's been the Alex Andrighetto show. Give to Andrighetto again. Andrighetto with a hole, pushes through a tackler, picks up about 9, gets into Bellarmine territory down to the 45-yard line. Second and 1.
Replay broke right through there. Good lead block by the fullback. Andrighetto, number 5, came up. Kyle McCauley again, but that was a nice gain.
Took a good hit at the end, but he gave a good hit too. There was a collision there at the end. Picked up the 9 yards, second down and 1. Strong to the right for the Lancers. First time we've seen that formation. A give this time to Landon Beatty, who came in to the backfield in the tailback position. He picks up the first down, picks up a couple of yards for the Lancers. Gets down to the 43, another look.
Yeah, Landon Beatty, like I said, they got him listed as a defensive safety, but he's running the ball.
Nice block by Dennis Green out there too to go ahead and spring Beatty. Green in the backfield along with Hurtado. We're playing, they're the upbacks, Green and Hurtado.
Center Eric Lange had a couple good blocks there too. Here's your handoff again.
This time to Andrighetto, who came back into the game. Andrighetto picks up about another 5 yards. The Lancers a steady running game, just knocking off chunks of yardage on each play.
Also knocking off chunks of time.
Doing exactly what Calcania likes to do. Another look.
There's that clock. There it is. Started outside, broke it inside a little.
Like father, like son. Yeah. Ron Calcania used to always say a 7 or 8 minute drive was his best friend, and Greg Calcania trying to do the same thing as Dad did. Give up the middle. Nice job by the Bells that time to sniff that one out and just stuff it. Pickup of about a yard by Andrighetto.
Kyle Everton, one of the linebackers in on the stop.
It'll be third down and 3 for the Lancers. Pick up, I guess, 2 on that play. Ball at the Bellarmine 36, still outside field goal range, I would believe, for the Lancers. They've got a good kicker, but a 50-yard, 52-yard field goal is a long
Okay, let's see
field
what
goal.
the third down.
Give to Andrew. He tries to get to the outside. He does. Turns it. He has the first down. Gets down close to the 30, maybe inside the 30-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it the 31.
Here it is. Set play, breaking to the outside, just missed. There's your safety coming up. Andrew Gaetano couldn't get him.
Andrew Gaetano with good speed gets to the outside, and the Bells having a tough time solving this puzzle at the moment.
You notice everything's been on the right side, Paul.
Yeah.
Yep.
First and 10.
Well, there, as soon
again,
as I
now
say
they come back, they go off the left side where the double tight ends are, and pick up of about 4 yards, 5 yards. It'll be second down and 5.
Joe Castragani in on the stop. There's your good block. Graham Bush, your safety coming up. Cornerback coming up for the tackle.
7.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Lancers have run 4.5 minutes off on this drive. Fake to Andrew Gaetano. Johnson now looks to run it. Pulls it down, has some room to run, heads for the sideline, is pushed out of bounds, and Ryan Johnson couldn't find a receiver, but saw a lot of green in front of him.
Boy, yeah, here it is, a handoff. Had to start, a little sidestep right there. Now he's off to the races, breaking out to the right-hand side. Had some good running room there. A little block and forced out of bounds by Anthony Gaetano. And first down, Lancers.
Lancers down to the 15-yard line, first and 10. Give to Andrew Gaetano, sidesteps a tackle, pushes down inside the 10, gets down close to the 5, may have the first down. They're going to mark it as second down, but very close.
Here's your replay. Cut back inside, nice little sidestep. Big lead block by number 79 for the Lancers, Eric Lange. We got some big linemen up here, buddy. Wow.
Man, Lange, they just followed Lange in there.
Yeah, Lange, he's 6'2", 56, 6'2".
Give to Andrew Gaetano towards the end zone, and he is in for the touchdown. Touchdown St. Francis with 6:26 to go in the opening quarter. A 5.5 minute drive by the Lancers. It was just methodical. Another look.
Boy, here's another. Everybody up front blocking. Excellent holes. Just wore this Bellarmine defense down on that drive. They just were out there. Great up front blocking.
Patrick Fordham for the extra point. The Lancers line it up. Snap, spot, kick is up. The kick is good, and with 6:26 to go here in the opening quarter, the Lancers are in the lead 7-0. 7-0 St. Francis. The Lancers out there ready to go, and now here come the Bells. Going deep, number 3, Brandon Puccini, number 5, Kyle McCauley. As the Bells will look to answer back, the Lancers on the opening drive.
My goodness.
Took it 77 yards down the field and scored the initial touchdown, and now it'll be the Bells' turn. High kick into the end zone and out of the end zone for a touchback. Nice kick by Fordham. Always a great weapon when your kicker can put it into the end zone and keep any type of return from coming out.
No chance of running anything there. Keep our eye on the quarterback for the Bells. A really good quarterback. Senior, 6'2", 220. KJ Carter Samuels. Excellent quarterback.
Bells break the huddle. Carter Samuels under center. Full house backfield, to pitch, to give, and Beatty.
Landon.
Swarms him over in the backfield. A nice job by the Lancers as Gavin Lyman and Lynham went nowhere. Here's another look.
There's a little pitch, right-hand side, and there Landon Beatty came up from his safety position and made a nice stop. We saw Landon carry the ball once on the offensive series there. Now, nice play.
Second down and 12 for the Bells. The Lancers have given up just 2 touchdowns on the year and 2 field goals. Defense has played outstanding, but little gain up the middle to give to, I believe that was lineman.
Brandon Ratutu is the made the stop on that. Number 64.
That was Lynham again. Another look.
Here's your handoff. A little. You can see Matutu hanging right on for dear life.
Kind of riding a horse.
Yes. 200 pounds, 6-foot senior.
Climbed on board. Third down and 8. A little more spread this time by the Bells. See if they go to the passing game. Motion. Carter Samuel rolls to the right, looks downfield, has time, now looks back the other way, now thinks about running, now looks for a receiver, throws downfield, has a couple of men open, and completes it to number 5, Kyle McCauley. McCauley did a heck of a job going up to get that pass and bring it down.
There was 3 Lancers in front of him and 2 behind him. Watch this play. Here's Carter Samuels. Nobody initially open. He stopped, looked back the other way, still nothing going on. He's got plenty of time. Now he's rolling to the right. And the throw, boy, you could see there was 4 Lancers right there. Nice catch.
Carter Samuels did a nice job keeping that play alive. The give again to Lynham. And he's brought down right around the 45-yard line. Pick up a 3. We'll call it a 2nd and 7. Another look.
Here's the handoff, breaking outside. If he flipped right over Landon Brady and he landed on his feet. He had to get re-tackled. That was a nice play.
It was a re-tackle.
You got it.
Carter Samuels under center. Short drop, throws out into the flat, incomplete. Pass was intended for AJ Forchett. Another look.
Here's a quick little out in the flat. Like Paulie said, just didn't reach him. Chandler Wolf was right on him, a cornerback. Don't know how far that would have gotten, if anything, but
3:50 to go here in the opening quarter. 3rd down and 7 for the Bells at their own 46-yard line.
Nice pass play on that last 3rd down and long. Let's see what they do here.
Motion by the Bells. They threw out of that formation last time. Draw play to give up the middle. Nothing doing as they give it to Lineman. And Lynham
I think he
might have lost a few inches. It'll bring up a 4th down. Another look.
Nice play. It was a good call. Just didn't execute. Yeah, he was a couple inches short of getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the Lancers to sniff that out.
They sure did, yep.
Grant Bush on to punt. Deep to receive is Landon Beatty for the Lancers. Good snap. Kick is away. It's a high kick, short kick. Beatty's calling everyone off. It hits around the 29-yard line, takes a good Bellarmine hop, gets down to the 19. We had watched before the game Grant Bush punting, and that's about as far as he punts. He's not but he gets a good roll out of that.
Got a good roll, and he got it up high. Yep.
So the Lancers will set up shop 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Lancers break the huddle. Ryan Johnson will bring him up to the line of scrimmage. The give to Beatty. And a good run out over the 25 to the 26-yard line. Another look at it.
Breaking to the right, went back and in, picked up some extra yards on that cutback.
Well, he didn't get a chance to return the punt, so they left him in there.
There you go. And with Graham Bush and Austin Chingris, two of the many, and then a tackle.
Pickup of 8. It'll be second down and 2 yards, a long 2 yards for the Lancers. Now a different lineup. Trips to the left, Beatty, the lone run back, the pitch, a reverse and a reverse pass. They throw down, it's intercepted by the Bells. They read that all the way and they take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Great reaction play by the Bells. I believe it was Patrick O'Hara. We'll see what number that was that picked it off.
Here's your replay. The give was to the wide receiver, and he threw it, come rushing through. Yeah, Anthony Gutaduro just
Gutadaro, yeah, Gutadaro with the interception in for the.
And my goodness.
And just like that, the Bells are on the scoreboard.
Joe Mahalovic.
That was a slow developing play.
Yeah, was wide.
Mahanovic couldn't get the threw a
Ill-advised
floater out there.
Yep, that's a good word, buddy. That thing floated. And the Bells, what an opportunity.
Kick is up, kick is good, and with 2:01 to go here in the opening quarter, we are now tied at 7. Beatty and Andrighetto go deep. A shot of some of the Lancer crowd here is stunned for a second. Wondering what just happened, because just like that,
it's tied up.
The Bells tie it up.
7 minutes, 7-minute drive to score, and then the Bells get it back in 7 seconds. That's high school football, buddy.
Grant Bush to kick it off. High end over end kick. Andrighetto has a beat on it, takes it at the right outside the goal line, breaks through and gets out over the 25-yard line out to about the 27, where the Lancers will set up 1st and 10. A nice return by Andrighetto.
Sure was.
Taking that right at the 1-yard line and bringing it out. So let's see what they run this time. Andrighetto, the deep back. Johnson under center. The give to Andrighetto. Andrighetto looks for a hole, but the Bells are there to snuff it out.
Bells are fired up.
Now that pick on defense will definitely fire you up. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for St. Francis. Minute and a half to go here in the opening quarter. Johnson with the give to the up back. And I believe it was Hurtado.
That was a quick.
It was. It was Hurtado on the quick give. Gets out to the 31. Another look.
Yeah, the up back quick hit. Dragged down by
Devin Hurtado, 6'2", 200 pounds.
Joe Castellani again.
3rd and 6. It's a short 6. Actually, I think it's more of a 3rd and a long 5. Lancers come out in a passing formation now. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Johnson to pass, has a little bit of time now, in trouble, looks to run. He's got some room to run. He's got the 1st down and more, steps out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. 1st down for St. Francis. So 2nd time Johnson's going back to pass tonight, not been able to find anybody, and then scrambled for the 1st.
He was looking left, just didn't find anybody, and now he's off to the races. Just went across the 45-yard line.
6'1", 165, senior quarterback for St. Francis. Lean and quick. Lancers come out in a passing formation again, now out of the shotgun. First time we've seen the shotgun tonight. Johnson with the give on the run. And Andrighetto gets out over the 40 to the 41-yard line. Pickup of a couple. 20 seconds to go in the opening quarter. We'll see if the Lancers let the quarter run out. They're coming up to the line of scrimmage. They're saying 2nd and 7 out of the shotgun again. And the Lancers will let the quarter run out. And that will do it for the opening quarter as St. Francis lets time expire to flip-flop to the other side of the field. We have one in the books. We are tied at 7.
As a busy mom of 3 kids, it's been extremely convenient to access My Health Online. My Health Online's messaging service allows me to keep in close contact with our doctor.
Being able to email the doctor with questions gave us assurance that they do take an interest in the patients. That's why we've been with PEN for more than 10 years and keep adding members, the newest member.
Shot of the Lancer band as they play here on a Friday night lights here at Ron Calcano Stadium.
Beautiful night. There's your Bells flags.
Second quarter, would that be the Jimmy Freeman quarter?
Sure would.
Okay.
It would be my buddy Jimmy. Saw him last night. He's
I'm not
doing
sure
well.
he gets
He gets
Comcast anymore.
Yeah,
does
he does.
Does he? Okay. Shout out to Jimmy. Second down and 7 for the Lancers as they will break the huddle and come from the sideline and come straight out. The Bells will do the same. Brian Johnson again from the shotgun. And he's got Alex Andrighetto as his lone running back behind him. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left, and the give again to Andrighetto. Andrighetto is met, though, as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Pick up maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah.
Nice job by the Bellarmine defense to hang in there, and no place for Andrighetto to go.
Andrighetto, yeah. That was stopped up at the line. Broke away. In on the initial attack, and Kevin Maltos.
3rd and 6. Again, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Shotgun formation. Johnson has it. Johnson has time. Throws deep down the right sideline looking for a man, and off the hands of his intended receiver. That was Trill Hebert. And Hebert couldn't come up with it. It'll be 4th down. Another look at it.
He was going for all the marbles. Good coverage, good coverage. Anthony Gutaduro.
Lancers went deep downfield. They're going to have to punt it away now. Deep to receive for the Bells, Kyle McCauley. Punt is away. It's a nice spiral driving McCauley back. He fields it at about the 18, tries to get to the outside, and is tackled at about the 24-yard line.
Good coverage by the Lancers. Josh Carbonell, one of your initial stops.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bells at the 24-yard line. 11 minutes to go here in the half. We are tied at 7. Carter Samuels brings him up. Tight double wing formation for the Bells.
They're packed right in there, buddy.
That's how they played defense, or offense, excuse me. The pitch and the give to Marshall. Eli Marshall gets out over the 25 to the 26. Pickup of about 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Okay, here's your pitch. Like we said, they're up in tight. Steve Deneen in there on the initial hit, along with John Powers.
Well, the offense is packed in. The defense is packed in there, too. So you got a lot of bodies in a small area. Makes it tough to get some room to move in there. The fake, Carter Samuels rolls to his right, in trouble, and he's down. He is sacked at the 18-yard line.
Number 4, Landon Beatty, and then they made him hold up.
2 Lancers got in there. Let's see who they are.
Well, it's Landon Beatty initially made him switch. There's Landon, and then there's your final. The coup de grace, Holden Mackey came in and made the tackle. And
coup de grace. Wow. French.
Yeah,
you don't
well,
often break into French in football.
No,
games.
no,
Well,
I
like
don't.
it.
Well.
KJ Carter Samuels brings them up to the line of scrimmage. This time they'll come with a passing formation, 2 to the right. It's a 3rd down and 16 for the Bells. Carter Samuels under center. Drops back, short drop. Throws over the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver as he was looking for number 17. That's A.J. Forchette. Forchette.
Nice. That was a nice throw.
Another
Here's
look
your
at
replay. Let's see if what Forchette could have. Here's your throw. Hard to see. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tough play.
That was
Looks
tough,
like Forchette had a shot at it.
Chandler Wolf was hanging all over him also. So.
Grant Bush to punt. Landon Beatty deep to receive. So the punter, number 4, will kick to the returner, number 4.
Bells really couldn't do anything that drive.
Punt is away. A high, short punt again.
That's what we're seeing.
It's going to come down about the 46-yard line, but take a good Bellarmine hop.
Well, that's how he gets his yardage.
Yeah, about 15 extra yards when it falls down, and it's at the 42-yard line of St. Francis. Who's our sponsor?
Yeah, thanks to the Palo Alto Medical Foundation for their continued support of KMVT's high school sports coverage.
You're a proud PAMF member.
I certainly am. Dr. Bart Lally, my buddy.
Lancers break the huddle. They come back to their standard formation they started the game with. Power formation. Andrew Getty, oh man, Andrew
He
Getty
came running through. Josh Bringle.
Well, the Bells are starting to take some chances on defense now and send some guys in on those run plays.
You got it.
Andrew Getty couldn't get away. Another look at it.
Making adjustments. You got it.
Great penetration by the Bells on that play. 2nd down and 12.
Shifting on the line, finding their slots, finding the holes. So you can see those 3 down linemen shifting a little. They're finding those holes.
And Johnson able to get the Bellarmine defense
I thought
to
so
jump.
too. I thought so too, bud.
Offsides Bellarmine, that'll be 5 yards. That'll make it a 2nd and 8. 8.5 minutes to go here in the half. We're tied at 7. Johnson brings him up. Give to Andrew Getto. Andrew Getto with a hole, breaks through, gets into the secondary. A late flag comes out.
Real late flag. That's probably going to be holding Austin Chingris with the saving tackle.
It's a very late holding.
It's got to be a hold.
He must have had trouble getting it. It is holding.
I know it.
Must have had a tough time getting it out of his pocket. They're saying the hold took place right around the 49-yard line. They'll back it up from there. And it'll be put on the 38-yard line.
Boy, that negated a good run.
It did. Andrew Getto with a nice breakthrough. But, you know, when you hold, it assists you in your ability to gain that extra yardage.
You are correct.
6 and 81.
2nd down and almost 14 for St. Francis. Lancers will come out in a passing formation. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Draw to Hurtado and nowhere for Hurtado to go.
Nope.
He took the ball and the hit almost simultaneously.
Kurt Calameni in on that initial stop.
Another look at it.
There it is.
Ball, hit.
Guy right there, boom. Not going to happen. Fooled no one on that one.
Mr. Hurtado was introduced to the Bellarmine defense rather rudely on that play. It'll bring a 3rd and 17. Johnson under center. Back to pass, has time, throws over the middle, has a man in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. It looks like it was intended for Andrighetto, and he just couldn't come up with it. He would have had the first down.
He was right. He's a couple yards beyond your marker. Here's your throw. He had to come back for it. It was a little low, but
it was a little low, but it looked like, I mean, he tried to cradle it and just couldn't come up with it, and it brings up a 4th down. For the Lancers, a punting situation. McCauley is deep for the return. He's got a chance, takes it at the 29, tries to get to the outside, comes back the other way, and nowhere to go, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And he's brought down at the 30. Maybe a 1-yard gain on the return. So first down for the Bells. 6:48 to go in the half. Carter Samuels under center, and flags fly, and it looks like it'll be against Bellarmine.
Way too much movement.
That'll push it back to the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15 for Bellarmine. Shotgun formation. Carter Samuels has. He's going to run with it. Follows his blocking well. Gets out over the 30. Out to the 31. Pickup of about 6. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Got that 5 back. Just following his blockers and picked up some good yardage. Steve Deneen in on the stop. Steve's a junior. 2'10", 6'5".
Very agile. He's good on defense. He gets in on a lot of tackles for the Lancers.
Calling his number.
Shotgun again. Pitch out this time. And oh my! Beatty with the hit. And that was almost an immediate hit to Eli Marshall. Another look. You'll see the pitch to Marshall, and Beatty just comes in and.
Beautiful tag, boy. That's how you tackle too. Had to
he gets
head down,
with
hit the midsection.
Nowhere for him to go. And Beatty showing his exuberance. It'll be a 3rd down and about 12 for the Bells.
Landon Beatty is one of the captains. He's a senior, 5'11", 190.
He does everything for the Lancers.
Yes, he does. Plays a lot of offense too.
Throw off into the sideline, complete, breaks a tackle, spins around another tackle, picks up the 1st down for the Bells on that 2nd effort. Gets out to the 44-yard line and a 1st down for Bellarmine. Another look.
Nice 2nd effort, like you said. He eluded that tackle. There's 1, 2. There's about another 5 yards he got.
Completed out there to Kyle McCauley. 5:14 to go. A flag is thrown. Play continues. It's a gain for the Bells out to about the 49-yard line, 48-yard line. Another look at it.
Here's your replay, all bunched up.
Carter Samuels took it himself.
Faked the handoff. Did a little 360.
And it's a illegal procedure call against the Bells. It'll back it up 5.
Second penalty like that in this drive.
First and 15 at the Bells' 39-yard line. Clock runs, 4:50 to go in the half. Carter Samuels out of the shotgun. Looks to run.
Taking it himself again.
And gets out to the 40-yard line. Pickup of maybe 2. Gets just over the 40.
Mackey in on the tackle.
Let her look at it.
Carter calling his number again. There's Mackey right there, piling everybody up.
2nd down and 14.
Carter Samuels coming in from the sidelines with the play.
That fall chill has come into the air.
Yes, it is. We have our window booth open here.
We do. We're open air.
Yes.
We're rugged. We're men. We're manly men.
And here we go as a third
Flag from the
flag.
backfield. Let's see what this one is all about. It's against the Bells again. So the Bells are shooting themselves in the foot at the moment. This will back it up to the 35-yard line.
Mike Janda can't be happy about this.
No, Coach Janda cannot be happy about that. It'll be a 2nd down and 19 now. Clock continues to run, and now Bellarmine is going to be in no hurry, because they don't want to give the ball back to the Lancers. From the shotgun, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Carter Samuels throws out towards the sideline, and it is incomplete.
Hasn't connected with those yet.
Pass was intended for McCauley, Kyle McCauley. Only a sophomore.
Replay. There's his footwork. Had to throw over the rising arm of a Lancer defensive lineman. And he just didn't get it out there. 3rd and 19 now.
Woo! 3rd and 19.
They'll just try to get something down here.
Yeah, they want to try to. But they also want to, well, the clock is stopped at the moment because you don't want to give too much time to the Lancers.
No. Nobody's called a timeout yet either.
Carter Samuels
Samuels.
in trouble, throws over the middle, complete, and then the ball is dropped. They're going to roll it in incomplete. As the pass was intended for Grant Bush, and it was in and out of his hands.
In and out of his hands.
That'll stop the clock, and look at it.
Here's your throw. And it just went in, but
wow. That was close.
That was very close.
That was very close.
There's a Raz Rasmussen got his hand on in on that.
Now after taking that hit, Bush has to come out and punt the ball away. Beatty is up much closer for the return now than he has been in the past.
Well, we've seen what the last 2.
And as he bobbles the ball, now he gets rid of it, and that's probably his best punt of the night. Beatty has a chance to return it. He goes a little bit backwards, hoping to go back forwards. A spin move, another spin, but the Bells then swarm him over and bring him down at the 38-yard line. 1st down for St. Francis with 3:15 to go in the half.
Well, we got 3:15 on the clock. Let's see what they can put together here. They have all their timeouts.
And Will Fisher-Colbury is in at quarterback. Using him for his arm, they bring him in late here in the first half. The give is to Andrighetto. And Andrighetto gets out to the 45-yard line. Fisher-Colbury now in at quarterback for St. Francis.
He's a transfer.
Transfer from Mountain View High School, threw for 1,500 yards last year. Has a very strong arm and is very agile in the backfield. We'll see what he adds to the offense here.
This is the first game he's eligible to play.
Correct. That's why they're just bringing him in. Andrighetto on the give again. And he picks up maybe a yard. Clock continues to run. 2:35 to go here in the half. Another look.
Here's your handoff. Just not too much there. Nice. It's been in every play almost is your senior Joe Castellani.
Third down and a long 2. Clock continues to run. 2:10. Fisher-Colbury under center. I formation behind him. Fisher-Colbury with the give up the middle. Andrighetto has the first down. Gets out to midfield or close to midfield. We'll see where they spot it. It's going to be at the 49. That's enough for a first down. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. Another look.
Yeah, off the left side. Got that first down, just what he wanted to do.
We haven't seen Fisher-Colbury throw yet.
No.
So I'm a little surprised he's in the game.
Ryan Johnson was doing the same thing.
Now he looks to throw, has time, throws deep down the sideline, has a man, and it is incomplete, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, which will stop the clock. That was intended for Bryce Carbonell. Let her look.
Off his hands.
Looks like he might have been out of bounds to make the catch anyway. Yeah.
Good defense, though. Bells,
oh, yeah, they were right on him.
Yeah.
Right on him. Second down and 10. Fisher Colbury under center. Has time in the pocket again, down the same route, down the sideline, almost picked off.
Nice play, nice defense.
Tipped and knocked down by Grant Bush.
Grant Bush right there.
Pass was actually intended for Ryan Johnson, the other quarterback.
Just nice throw, yeah.
Ryan Johnson, who was in a receiver.
They're not be able to break away from these defensive safeties and cornerbacks.
Now Ryan Johnson comes back in at quarterback. Fisher Colbury back out.
Boy, this is going to be an interesting year with these two quarterbacks like this.
Split backs, whistle blows, and a timeout will be taken by St. Francis. A break in the action, 1:33 to go here in the opening half. We are tied at 7.
I was at a fire department training and I had these shooting pains when they just shot right up into my temples. I went to Palo Alto Medical to follow up with my doctor. He found a heart murmur. It turned out to be an aortic aneurysm, which would have killed me had he not caught it. I don't really like going to the doctor, but I truly like going and seeing the guy. He's a great doctor and he saved my life.
One of the most moving commercials we have for the Palo Alto Medical Foundation.
Yeah, I like the way he talks.
Man's a hero. He's a firefighter.
I know.
What would we do without firefighters? We'd be lost.
Yeah.
Lancers come out to the line of scrimmage out of the shotgun. Ryan Johnson. Got Hurtado and Andrighetto in the backfield with him, and movement by Andrighetto too. Both teams moved, but typically if the offense moves along with you, they'll bang the offense for it. And it will be against St. Francis. 5-yard penalty. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 15.
Same play.
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah.
Johnson has it. The fake to Andrighetto, and now Johnson's going to take it himself. Wow. He has room to run. He has a block, and he gets out of bounds inside Bellarmine territory at the 35-yard line. So the Lancers in business, looking to try to at least get in field goal range.
Yeah, everybody follows. They've been following Andrighetto all night. What a great call.
So Johnson brought back in to run that play. Fisher Colbury now comes back in at quarterback.
Yeah. Grant Bush forced him out. What a good call.
Now Fisher Colbury out of the shotgun. First time we've seen him out of the shotgun tonight at quarterback. He's got it. He has time. He throws towards the sideline, complete and out of bounds. Now they're going to wind it. They're going to say he did not get out of bounds. The pass complete to number 81, Trill Hebert. That'll run the clock. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Lancers quickly up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 2 right, 1:04 to go in the half. He's got it, throws towards the side again, complete again to Andrighetto. Andrighetto has the 1st down. That'll stop the clock to move the chains as he gets the ball down to the 24. So those are the first 2 completions of Fisher Colbury's career.
Here's your, Strong arm. Amberghetto, nice little catch. Didn't get much after the catch.
Fisher Colbury again has time, throws towards the end zone, and the flags everywhere. It's flag day in the end zone. We'll see what they call it. Looks like it was potentially intercepted, but we'll see what the call is all about.
Anthony Gutaduro.
See, officials will talk about it.
Trill Abert. Let's see what they're going to call it. I think they're going to call it an interception.
Oh, but 2 flags are out. There's a penalty called before the interception.
Right.
Pass interference against Bellarmine.
Here's your replay. Let's see if we can see it. It's down in the corner of the end zone. Boy,
Now, the way the 2 flags came out, but boy, it sure looked like he was going for the ball. I don't think he intercepted. It looked like he dropped it.
Oh,
at
the
the
ball
last
was on the
second.
ground. Yeah, he just scooped the ball up after the play.
So it's against Gutadaro for the pass interference
call.
So the Lancers have the ball at the 16-yard line.
43 seconds left.
Fisher Colbury has time, throws towards the end zone again, looks for a man, and this time it is intercepted, I believe.
Yep.
The Lancer receiver almost gave up on it, and then it was picked off by, I believe, Grant Bush. We'll see who comes out with it.
Your offensive player, Bryce Carbonall.
Another look at it.
Here's your. It was overthrown.
He did overthrow it. And a nice play by Grant Bush to come out with the interception. It'll be a first down for the Bells. 38 seconds to go in the half. Not a lot of time. We may just see them
down in this territory
run a
like
play
this. Let's see
here
what
and
happens.
get out of Dodge and go to halftime.
They still have all their timeouts.
And a lot of yardage, and they're in a formation that garners a penalty.
St. Francis. Lloyd Riley jumped on that.
It is against the Lancers, 5 yards. Dead ball penalty. First down and 5.
Boy, I tried the end zone a couple times.
Tough out of this formation.
I know. He's got the arm.
No, I think they're content. Well, now they got a receiver split now. He's just leaving the field. Can't play with 12. Pitch and the give. That was to number 1, Austin Changris. And Changris is stopped at the 28-yard line. It'll be a second down and 2. Clock continues to run, and the Bells can now let it run out to halftime if they desire. Ten seconds to go in the half. This is where you got to be careful they don't try a trick play right at the end.
Yeah, here they go.
Artis Samuels looking deep now, has time. Now he looks to run, and he will head out of bounds. And out of bounds takes down a couple of spectators on the sideline and pushes us into halftime. So we are at the half here at St. Francis. Bellarmine 7, Lancers 7.
KMVT15 Silicon Valley Media is a nonprofit community media and television station that has been serving the community since 1982. Each year, KMVT trains hundreds of adults and youth in video production, claymation, field production, and digital literacy. In 2012, we launched a $500,000 Go Digital Capital campaign to begin upgrading our analog equipment to digital. This would allow us to stay current with the technologies that folks utilize in their everyday lives. We want to thank the City of Los Altos, Cupertino, and our volunteers for supporting our digital campaign. In doing so, last year we raised over $125,000, which allowed us to begin crucial upgrades to our studio. Our first upgrades began with a brand new control room and a digital switcher. The digital switcher allows us to provide green screen opportunities, live interactive productions utilizing Google Hangouts and Skype, and to stream live to YouTube and Ustream. The monies raised also allowed us to put the same switcher into our production truck that allows us to provide full coverage of local sports with a 3-camera replay system. Our other large investment was a full digital playback system. The system allows producers to submit digital files from home. We can run the channel for a full 24 hours. We also are streaming on peg.tv through Roku. This offers our producers a much wider distribution platform to a much larger audience. All of this has been made possible in the last year with your donations. As our campaign continues, we need to upgrade the rest of our equipment to high definition. The next purchases will be cameras, lights, and audio gear. Please support KMVT15 in raising its next round of funding to complete its Go Digital capital campaign. Thank you again to our supporters for understanding the importance of these upgrades. By investing in KMVT15, you are enabling us to provide low-cost training, new technologies, and a community voice. Again, we thank you for your support. Donate today.
Shot of the Bellarmine mascot. He's a little Bellarmine boy.
Mini-man.
Fordham's kick is away, and it is deep and into the end zone for a touchback. Just did creep into that end zone for an automatic touchback, and Bellarmine will set up shop, first and 10 at their 20-yard line. KJ Carter-Samuels trots on out to the huddle. We are tied at 7.
And like we always say, halftime, let's see what adjustments are being made.
By both teams. Lancer defense has been very tough against this Bellarmine offense, but Bellarmine offense is very, very good. And right there,
boy,
shows a little bit of it right there with the speed. Carried by number 24, Amani Bryan. Another look.
that was a quick hitter, and he just broke through.
Great job shifting the ball back and forth to keep it away from the tackle.
Yeah.
And elusive running back.
Landon Beatty in on the tackle. Touchdown saving tackle. He's the last man.
The give to the outside this time. It is to Anthony Gudadaro, and Gudadaro gets a first down and gets knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. First down, Bellarmine. Another look.
Here's replay going to the outside. Broke it outside. Got some good miles.
Out to the 48-yard line, so 2 plays, 28 yards picked up.
Yeah, Alexander Carbonell in on the tackle.
By the Bells.
You see him right there, number 44. Bell's moving.
Pitch, the give, a big hole, a break of a tackle. Fighting for extra yards and continues to spin, and then finally brought down to the ground is Gavin Lynham. And Lynham has another first down, another look.
Another quick hitter right there. Broke out to the outside. Bounced off a few players there. He's fired up. This Bells team came out fired up in the half.
3 consecutive first downs by the Bells, and they are inside Lancer territory. The give to Bryan, and Bryan is swarmed over. Good pickup, though, on the play. Pickup of about 5. Another look.
Here's your replay. Off right tackle. Took 3 Lancers to get him down. Landon Bailey, one of them.
Second down and 5 for the Bells. Ball is at the Lancer 33-yard line. Little trouble on the exchange, and Carter-Samuels is swarmed over. Loss on the down. They're going to mark it at the 35-yard line. Another look.
Yeah, he ran into Bryan right there. You can see the handoff.
Bryce Carbonell on the tackle.
Little mix-up in the backfield there.
Check that. It was actually John Powers on the tackle. So a third down and 8. Big play for the Bells here. They're at the Lancer 35-yard line on this opening drive of the second half. Two receivers left, one to the right. Carter Samuels under center. Three-step drop, looks, throws over the middle and incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down. And we'll see what the Bells do. It's conceivably 4-down territory for them.
Alexander Ghetto is playing defensive back also.
And the Bells will go for it. Another look at it.
Yeah, here's your replay. Throw was just a little over his head, but you can see Andrew Ghetto was right there. Kyle McCauley over his head.
Big play here for the Bells. 4th down and 8 at the 35-yard line. A little confusion on the formation. Now they come out.
There we go.
And now a timeout is going to be called by Bellarmine as Coach Gianda saw the confusion and said, we're not going to run something with that much confusion on the field. A break in the action, 9:31 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're tied at 7. 4th down and 8 as the Bells break the huddle.
Big play right now.
Quite. Two receivers split to the left, split backs behind Carter Samuels. So a different look by the Bells. Motion to the right by McCauley. Carter Samuels with a deep drop, looks to set up a screen, throws over the middle, has his man. He is short of the 1st down, and he will be brought down short of the 1st down. A turnover on downs as it was completed to Austin Changris, and he fought to get down for the 1st down, but just couldn't get there. Another look.
Keep your eye on number 12 for the Lancers, Steve Deneen, in there on the tackle. It was a nice play. Just ran short. He caught it too far behind the 1st down marker.
Fought as hard as he could,
Yeah.
just couldn't get out there as Carter Samuels kept backing up. But it looked like he was trying to set up a screen, but then just threw out over the middle. Johnson at quarterback for St. Francis as they're back to their power formation. Andrighetto, and Andrighetto gets out over the 30. Pickup of a couple.
Andrighetto's got a cramp.
Say 3, another look at it.
There's your handoff. Nice tackle, Andrighetto.
No, he's got a
Got a
little
cramp in the
maybe
left,
a cramp on the, and it's a bad one. He's really limping and gimping. Pickup of 2 on the play. It's 2nd down and 8. Landon Beatty now the tailback for the Lancers. Johnson the give to Beatty. Beatty looks for some room, cuts back against the grain, picks up some good positive yardage, gets out close to the 35-yard line, maybe over the 35.
William Bowes, Jr. in on the tackle. There's Landon Beatty picking his way. Found a couple little mini holes there and
got out to the 35. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 for St. Francis. The give, nice penetration by the Bells. Hurtado had nowhere to go.
yeah.
And it's just great defense there by the Bells.
Great
Look
defense.
at it.
You can see he's coming right in there. That's your middle linebacker. He's been on every play. What a great Joe Castanaghi. Nice play. Great penetration.
Punt is away. McCauley. Ball
No bounce.
kind of just dies. It was a nice 9-iron shot if you're a golfer. Stopped dead in its tracks, and the Bells will get the ball at their own 36-yard line. So excellent field position for Bellarmine to start this.
Yeah, and KMVT thanks our sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, for bringing you this season of high school sports coverage. Choose your PAMP doctor today.
That was read beautifully.
Thank you. It's not my first rodeo.
Clearly. Give up the middle, and Bryan picks up some good positive yardage, picks up a 1st down for the Bells.
Here's your handoff.
Amani Bryan.
Riley Quinn, one of the tacklers, in on that play.
Tried to get to the outside and swarmed over is Brandon Piccini. But he picks up some yardage, gets maybe 4 yards, 2nd down and 6 for the Bells. They are inside Lancer territory at the Lancer 48-yard line.
They've been getting some good plus yardage here, Paulie.
They have. They've been running the ball very well.
Yes. They made whatever adjustments they had to do.
And the Lancers jump. We'll see who the call's on. It looked like it was the Lancers that jumped the line of scrimmage. Indeed it was. A 5-yard penalty against St. Francis. We'll move the ball down to the 43-yard line. It'll now be a 2nd down and 1 for Bellarmine. And they certainly don't need any help moving the ball in that direction.
No, they don't.
The Lancers don't want to do that much. Carter Samuels on the option, and he is brought down from behind. Not before he has the 1st down. Let her look at it.
You know, I'm pretty sure this was his own call. I don't think he was looking to throw. Andrew Ghetto in on the dove down, yeah.
Came down hard on that right shoulder,
Yeah,
but got up okay.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 for Bellarmine at the 38. The give to the outside to Lyman. Lyman has room to go. He breaks one tackle inside the 20, 15, 10, gets dropped down at the 7-yard line, and a great run by Gavin Lynham. Let her look at it.
Gosh, I thought, when he broke out to the outside, I thought right there initially, but he found a little hole there. There it is. He was hustling.
Kept churning those feet, picking up positive yardage, gets inside the 10-yard line to the 6, where it'll be 1st and goal for Bellarmine. 5.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
They're doing it on the ground.
And eating up big chunks of yardage. Flag is down, and so is the runner. See what the flag is all about. It's motion against the Bells, so that'll back it up 5. So it will now be 1st and goal at the 11-yard line.
1st down, goal to go.
Give on the inside handoff to Changris. And Changris gets back inside the 10, down to about the 7. Let her look at it.
Yeah, here's your replay. Fake to the right down the gut of the line, and good positive yardage.
2nd and goal from the 7. Lancers having a real tough time stopping the run. Bellarmine getting positive yardage on every ball carry towards the end zone and in for the touchdown. The Bells, a methodical drive that time.
Great drive. Here's a handoff. He was headed outside. He wanted to go wide the whole time, and he got it. They couldn't catch up to him. The field is just...
Anthony Gudadaro takes it in for the touchdown, and a 13-7 lead for the Bells, their 1st lead of the night. On for the extra point, Grant Bush. Snap, spot, kick is up. The kick is good, and with 4:39 to go here in the 3rd quarter, it is a 14-7 Bellarmine lead. 14-7 lead for Bellarmine as they take their 1st lead of the night.
On a real good, pounded out, running drive.
Absolutely, they just brought it right downfield and challenged the Lancers to stop them. A heck of a kick out of the end zone. and a touchback. So the Lancers will start up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And now it's time to play catch-up for St. Francis.
Let's.
They're not tight ends or running backs. Here come the Lancers. Quarterback.
Lancers break the huddle. Johnson at quarterback. Bobble of the snap, he picks it up, looks to run, and he is swarmed over and will lose a couple of yards on the play.
Let's see, he missed it, fell out of his hands. And by then, they were swarming all over him. Bells got him.
It almost looks like he wasn't expecting the snap
Yeah.
at all, like maybe it was snapped early, but the rest of the offense moved, so.
Yeah.
They were all on the same snap count. So it'll be a 2nd down and 12 for St. Francis, as they need to get organized and try to put together a drive in response to the great drive that the Bells put together on their last possession. Johnson throws towards the outside. It's intercepted. To the right to Grant Bush. Grant Bush with some room to run, and he is hit and knocked to the ground.
By Johnson.
Johnson said enough of that.
Ball was over. Yeah, here's your watch your replay. Looking right, turns left, and he threw it right. Oh, he threw it right to Grant Bush. Bush is running, and now Johnson came in and gave him a good whack.
Excellent field position for the Bells as they will set up on the Lancer 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
Excellent field position.
We'll see if Fisher Colbury
goes for it right away.
Comes in next possession for the Lancers.
Oh yeah, to that extent. But let's see what these guys do now.
Hell yeah, can't afford to fall too far behind the Bells. They are just too tough of a team. Great defense there, though, swarming over the runner.
I thought maybe the Bells might have just given
Another
a quick
look at it.
Here's your
Amani
quick
Bryan.
handoff. He was going nowhere.
Did get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 3:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball 26-yard line.
From the shotgun with a tight formation, and that's going to be against the Bells.
Boy,
That was an odd formation.
I know Coach Janda doesn't like this. He's
Illegal motion against Bellarmine in the backyard penalty.
That'll back it up 5. This could be a crushing possession for the Bells if they can get points on the board. The Lancers trail by 7. And the Bellarmine defense has really come on here in the 2nd half. Two receivers left, one to the right. Carter Samuels in trouble, scrambles to his right, has some room, looks downfield, now he'll run with it. He's got some room, he is pushed out of bounds, could be a late hit, we'll look for flags. As it looks like he was pushed out around the 25-yard line. Another look at it.
Let's check your replay, see what we can get. He was, when you're over on Lancer territory over there, he's going for the run. They're closing in on him, and
no, he just
wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was.
No, not at all.
3rd down and 9. Carter Samuels under center. Looks like they moved early. One of the receivers took off early, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Kyle McCauley. The slot appeared to have moved one beat too soon. Another look.
And he did, There's a flag to throw. right off his hands. It wouldn't have mattered anyway with the flag.
Lancers will decline the penalty
Take it down.
and make it a 4th down. 4th down and 9, and I don't think they have a kicker who can kick it that far, so they're going to have to go for it.
Yeah, well, they did at the end of the second period
It'll be
too.
a 41-yard, 42-yard field goal. That's a little long for their kicking game. Carter Samuels, the pressure by the Lancers. They got him once, they got him twice. He breaks free both times, throws towards the end zone, caught and down at the 5-yard line. What a job by Carter Samuels as he broke 2 tackles and then threw it downfield inside the 5 to the 4. Another look at it.
Yeah, they're almost tackled there, roughed up. Another arm on him, breaking away, strong legs. Got that ball off. He running around back there.
Marcus Jabin had a shot at him, but he jumped instead of just going for the tackle, and that allowed Carter Samuels to break free. And a great pass thrown against his body downfield and completed to Lyman, and Lyman on the carry as we gets down maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd down and goal. About the 3-yard line. Now they're going to say no gain. It's 2nd and goal at the 4. So a crushing blow for the Lancers as they had Carter Samuels in the backfield. And a great job by Carter Samuels just to hang with the play and do what he could to give to the outside, trying to get out and into the end zone goes Anthony Guidaro. And that'll make it a 20-7 Bellarmine lead. Another look at it.
Replay. He had a lot of field to work with. They were over on the left side. He just kept running. Plenty of room over there, and he got it in. Nice call.
Great. That's worked for him tonight. 2nd time he's gotten into the end zone for him. Snap, spot, kick is up. The kick is good. A break in the action, 1:27 to go here in the 3rd quarter, 21-7 Bellarmine. Shot at some of the fans, some of the quiet fans here for St. Francis. They trail 21-7. And they are
reeling right now. The Bells came out after halftime with some good drives.
Kick is taken. Caught in the back and then brought down. It's number 20, Rasmussen.
St. Francis can't do anything right now.
Rasmussen is still down. Another look at it.
Greenlow, line in a stop. There's Rasmussen going up. Now he's stopped. Now he's going backwards. He's had it. Number 3, 26.
And Fisher Colbury is coming in at quarterback for the Lancers. They are going to be, there's also a penalty on the play. So Will Fisher Colbury has his work cut out for him at quarterback for the Lancers, as it will be at the 5-yard line, their own 5. And they trail by 14. Other than that, it's a wonderful night.
Well, he can throw the ball, that's for sure.
He's a good kid and a good quarterback. Bells jump, flags fly. And the ball will move out to the 10-yard line, and by the Lancers a little more breathing room.
Encroachment on the defense, 5-yard penalty. 1st down and 5 yards to go.
Well, if you could do that about 18 more times, they won't take any time off the clock. And they're gonna
I know it. Bells have been penalized a lot tonight. It's very uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
They really play good, clean games here.
2 receivers to the left, I formation behind Fisher Colbury. Andrew Ghetto is not in the game. Fisher Colbury in trouble, and he is hammered in the backfield. Brought down at the 1-yard line. I hope whoever had that block yelled, "Look out."
Boom. Boy, number 34, Marshall in on the stop.
Under a minute to go here in the third. It'll be a second down and 13. Loss of 8 on the play. Hurtado is the tailback. The give to Hurtado. Hurtado fights forward, has some room, looks for a block. Spin move, breaks, a flag is down, and Hurtado is brought down close to the 15-yard line, which would be close to a first down, but what's the flag all about? It is against the Lancers, it would appear. Let her look at it.
Replay. Nice hit up, nice hole. Don't know.
Oh, looks like a block in the back there as Hurtado was coming up.
Boy, Lancers cannot get anything going here.
No.
They have offense and defense.
Second down and 8, 15 seconds to go in the quarter, and the Lancers
Gonna let it
probably
go.
be content just to let it run down and talk about it during the timeout. Fisher Colbury under center. He does get it off, and it's a run play, nothing doing. No gain on the play.
Cassidy carry. Well, we're at the end
Yeah,
of
they're
the
going to
third.
give him 2 yards. They're going to say it's a third down and 6. So the third quarter is in the books. It is a 21-7 Bellarmine lead.
Ever since we moved to the United States, Palo Alto Medical Foundation has been taking care of our health. We love our doctor. She is always ready to listen to us and is very professional and answers all our questions and is very reassuring. PAMF has been there not just for my own family, but for the whole community, whether they're seeing patients or providing doctors for our free medical clinic.
Lancers will come out, and a big play for them as the ball is on the 10-yard line. They're going to call it a 3rd and 5 now with Lancers. Fisher Colbury at quarterback. Under center. Back to pass, has some time. Throws towards the sideline and knocked away. Great defense, but a flag is down. Intended for Hurtado. It looked like a great defensive play by the Bells, but the flag came in and it could be interference.
Oh, that's what it's going to be.
Let her look at it.
Yeah, Bell's defense is really playing these ends tight.
Can't really see
Can't
it
really
there.
see, yeah.
Good poise by
He had
Fisher
his-
Colbury in the pocket. Another look
he
here.
had
Here's a
his-
better
yeah.
angle.
There's your throw.
No, maybe.
He
Maybe.
might have been holding.
So that'll push it out to the 25-yard line. Big penalty and a big break for the Lancers.
But there wasn't a lot of separation between those two, though. The Lancers are not getting any of that separation at all.
Yeah.
These guys are being covered really well.
Not much of a choice for the Lancers. They've got to score on this drive.
Yeah.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left for the Lancers. Fisher Colbury back to pass. Now scrambles, looks to run, and is tackled from behind and brought down at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, the ever-present Joe Castellani.
Another look at it.
Here's your replay. He's back, nothing doing. Probably was going to ready to take off. He just
Yeah. Got some happy feet there, and Bellarmine defense came in and got him.
Well, the Bells can tee off now. We know what's going to be going on. They do too.
Whistles and a timeout called by St. Francis. So breaking the action, 10:59 to go in. I don't see much rage in that cage.
Nope.
Severe lack of rage there.
Scoreboard may have something to do with it.
Could be. Johnson in motion. Johnson in the game, but now as a receiver. Fisher Colby throws downfield, complete to Johnson. Ryan Johnson, the former quarterback. Another look at it.
Rolling to his left. There's your toss. Johnson was open.
Johnson
he came across the field, yeah.
A great athlete. I mean, just showing his athletic ability. He can play quarterback, play receiver, play safety. He can play anywhere. 3rd down and 5 for St. Francis. Big play for the Lancers and a big play for the Bells. Bells have come out here in the second half and just played some outstanding football.
Yes, they have.
Fisher Colby throws back on a reverse type of a screen and nothing doing. And there's some confusion on that play. John Powers made the catch, but it'll bring up a 4th down. Another look.
4th down, yeah. He was looking right, turn. He wanted a little quick, and it just nothing formed.
It was a nice pass for Powers to get some momentum going forward, but he never.
Well, yeah. Plus the Bells, Kurt Calamini was right
true.
there too.
The defensive player being there does cause a problem too. McCauley backed up by the punt, takes it to 29. Looked like there was a block in the back, no flag though, and then the Lancers able to swarm over McCauley and bring him down at about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, this game is brought to you with help from our presenting sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, a Sutter Health affiliate. Choose your PAMP doctor today.
Bells break the huddle, and they could pretty effectively run out the clock with a good drive here.
Nice drive here.
Give up the middle and some positive yardage for the Bells out to the 35-yard line.
And this is all they have to do, partner.
That's pretty much it, yeah, just run that clock. Amani Bryan on the ball, on the carry.
Yeah.
Bellarmine certainly willing to take their time. Not a lot of time coming out.
Look how that pack formation is right there. Nobody split.
There's some movement by the Bells.
There it is again. Boy, I'm telling you, Coach Jen is going bananas here. That's the only bad thing about this. The penalties. It's the only thing that's negating.
Right now the only thing stopping the Bells are the Bells.
The Bells. They came out in the second half with a beautiful drive. Put the Lancers in a hole, and let me tell you.
2nd and 12 for Bellarmine. Oh, nice pitch to the outside, but a nice job by the Lancer defense to get out there. Austin Changris took the pitch, may have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up a 3rd and 10.
That didn't form as well as they wanted to. You could see the pitch. The Lancers were on that one.
So 3rd and 10, 8:20 to go here in the ball game. Bellarmine in control at the moment. One receiver to the right. Carter Samuel under center. Drops to pass, sets up a middle screen. It's complete. And it is short of the 1st down. Still no whistle. Now it turns into a rugby scrum, and then the whistle comes up. Will be short of the 1st.
He will be short.
Another look.
Good call. He just didn't get to, he didn't get beyond the 1st down mark. Oh, that's the pitch on the previous play.
So 4th down punting situation. No one deep to receive at the moment. Now here comes Ryan Johnson actually out to return the punt. Johnson sees if he gets a hop, he doesn't. And a short punt that will be down at the 34. So good field position for the Lancers at their own 34-yard line. but only 7 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Let's see what Fisher Colbury can do here. Bells certainly know what he's going to be doing.
High formation for the Lancers. Fisher Colbury under center. The give up the middle. And that was to number 32.
Yeah.
That's Dennis Green. Let her look at it.
Yeah. Here's a handoff. Dennis Green hit a pile there.
Andrew Ghetto has not come back into the game yet.
Clayton Talsford, yeah. Remember, he got that. He went off the sidelines with a bad
hamstring.
cramp.
It looks like,
hamstring
it was
or right.
Yeah, cramp to the hamstring maybe.
Yeah.
He's over on the sidelines. I see him, and he's walking around, but he's still limping. Good run by the Lancers there, out to the 45-yard line. That'll stop it to move the chains. Another carry by Dennis Green. Another look at it.
Dennis Green's going to be doing the brunt of the work now. And see him breaking to the outside.
Except now the Lancers are going to have to mix in some passes along with the runs as the clock continues to run. 6.5 minutes to go in the game. They trail by 2 touchdowns. Fisher Colbury from the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Colbury drops the snap. He loses the handle on it, but it's recovered by the Lancers. And a big loss on the play back to the 35-yard line. They're going to actually give him some forward momentum to the 36. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 19. Another look at it.
Here's your replay. He just dropped the snap.
Yeah.
He's lucky to he didn't. Austin Changris was right in on him. Lucky they didn't lose that ball.
And this is Fisher Colbury's first football game of the year. And
it's showing.
Well, on some of these plays it is.
Yeah.
Has time, throws deep down the field, has a man, it's complete! And caught by Bryce Carbonell for the first down and into Bellarmine territory.
That's an excellent catch, but I tell you, the bell was all over him too. Bryce threw it up high. He turned and saw it. He caught it with his hands, but notice how that bell was right there. There's not a lot of separation. Number 18, Austin Carr for the Bells, 6'2" senior. Moved the ball. That was a nice play. Nice catch. Caught it with his hands.
Fisher Colbury with time throws out towards the flat and incomplete.
He was
Pass
open.
was intended for Ryan Johnson.
And Johnson was open, streaking to the outside.
Stops the clock with 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. Two receivers left, 2 right for the Lancers. Fisher Colbury has it, has time, throws down into the seam and overthrows his intended receiver. It was Ryan McIntosh he was looking for and tried to split the gap there and overthrew McIntosh. 3rd down and 10, St. Francis. 5:05 to go here in the ball game. Lancers break the huddle. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Looks downfield and incomplete. As he once again looking for Ryan McIntosh. And couldn't get it to him. It's a 4th down and 4 down territory for the Lancers.
4th down, 10 yards.
Here's your replay. Look it down. There's your throw downfield. He threw it up high, lofted it, and he was overthrown. I don't Nobody could have got to that anyway.
I kind of threw that while he was on a little flat-footed. Didn't really have any momentum going forward.
No, that was all arm. We got a timeout now, St. Francis.
So a break in the action, 4:59 to go in the game, 21-7 Bells.
Have a kit so you're ready for any emergency. Develop a plan for what you and your family will do before disaster strikes, and stay informed during severe weather any way you can. Visit weather.com/ready and let the Weather Channel help keep you safe in emergencies.
So that was a quick break there. Who's our sponsor tonight, Mr. Ward?
Yeah, the game is brought to you with the help from our presenting sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, a Sutter Health affiliate. Choose your PAMP doctor today.
And there's the flag that goes with it. They were warning us there was a flag coming. And
Palo Alto Medical Foundation. Okay. We got 4:59 left in the fourth.
Lancers break the huddle. This is it. This is your ball game right here. Lancers don't convert, and they have no shot. Fisher Colby will come out under center. Fisher Colby has some time, throws over the middle, complete, and with some room to run, and a nice play by John Powers. He gets down inside the 15-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
He's your, nice tight end move. There it is. John Power, big target. Wide open, in fact. And there he is.
Great job by the offensive line to pick up the blitz, and Fisher Colby stood his ground in the pocket, made a nice throw out to Powers. So 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. But the Lancers can't take a lot of time to score here, as they need 2 scores. Fisher Colby looks towards the corner of the end zone, has a man, and a touchdown, St. Francis.
Boy,
it took a while for a call to be made.
because I'm looking at the judge who was closest to the play. He did not call it.
Another look at it.
Colby just lofted it up right to the corner.
Knew he had man-on-man coverage.
And there's your referee right on the right-hand side. You can see he didn't signal anything. It was a back judge that called it.
I think he was signaling inbounds. The snap spot and kick is up. The kick is good. And with 4:48 to go in the game, it is a 21-14 ball game. Beautiful half moon.
Autumn.
Half an October moon.
Okay, let's see what they're going to do here, buddy.
Well, the Lancers got the lead in half. That's why we're showing half a moon. 21-14. Let's see if they go for the onside. Looks like they may kick it deep, and they do. They're going to count on their defense, push back into the end zone so nothing runs off the clock. The Lancers have 1 timeout remaining. Bellarmine will set up shop, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Thought we might see an onside there, but the Lancers, who have depended on their defense this year, they have played tremendous defense so far this season, but the Bells have been very, very tough here in the second half.
Same formation they've had all night, just about.
Yeah, they're just going to run at you.
And they're going to power run it.
Challenge you to stop them, Gavin Lynham.
Yep.
Another look at it.
Yeah, there's the formation. Power running. Off tackle.
Lynham with 4 yards.
4-4-4.
And a cloud of dust, and the clock will continue to run. 4:25 to go in the game. 2nd down and 6 for Bellarmine. They are in absolutely no hurry.
And they will use, they'll use that clock right every single time now. He's in with the play.
Carter Samuels breaks the huddle. They're going to come right up to the line of scrimmage, and they kind of have to because they're going to run out of time. Give on the sweep and nothing doing as Gavin Lynham is brought down for a small loss on the play. Another look at it.
Yeah, that was a hurried up play here. You can see it, but didn't form well at all. Carter Samuels came running in late from the sidelines with that play.
Bellarmine will continue to let the clock run. And then they'll take a timeout. And Bellarmine does. They break in the action, 3:33 to go in the game. Bellarmine calls timeout. They lead 21-14.
Sign up today.
Third down and 6 for Bellarmine. A big play with 3:33 to go.
San Francisco showed with that Fisher Colbury, anything can happen.
Carter Samuels rolls, he looks downfield, he has several receivers. It's intercepted by the Lancers. They've got the ball at the 39-yard line. Oh my.
Wow. Here's your
Another
replay. He must have thought he could have hit him. He's got a good arm. He throws it and ill-advised. Gosh, he was right there, right in front of it.
Great play by Chandler Wolf.
Yeah, Chandler Wolf broke right in. Great field position for the Lancers.
They're going to put it at the 38-yard line of Bellarmine. Fisher Colbury quickly up to the line of scrimmage. One receiver left, one right. I formation behind him. The give to Hurtado. Hurtado looks for some room to run. He's got some room to run. Pushes off a tackler. Fights down inside the 25. They'll mark it at the 23.
Hurtado with an excellent run. Broke it outside. Here's our replay. You can see Hurtado bringing it to the outside. They just couldn't catch him. And he was really moving. Nice stiff arm. Broke the tackle. Finally forced out of bounds.
And a stop of action. We've got an injury for the Bells.
Bells. Boy, you don't want this guy to go down. That's
injury.
He's your man.
Joe Castellani.
He's been on every play.
Yes, he has.
Jesus.
He has played a tremendous game for Bellarmine.
Yes, he has.
Not somebody you want to see come out in this situation.
Not at all. Looked like it was his ankle. He was walking real tenderly.
Either that or a cramp. We're not sure which.
Yeah.
But the Lancers will break the huddle. They are at the 23-yard line. I formation. Fisher Colbury under center. Give to Hurtado. Hurtado up the middle. Gets inside the 20 down to the 19. Another look at it.
Hurtado's the workhorse now. Bucking down. Good yardage. Excellent yardage.
Pick up a 4, second down and 6 for St. Francis. 3 minutes to go in the game.
Christian Kennedy in on that stop. Someone's got to pick up the slack now.
I formation again.
I think.
And whistle a man down, a Bell down with looks like.
Now that looks like a cramp.
A cramp, yeah. Tough break for the Bells. It's a cold night out there. This has been a hard-fought game, and cramping not unusual this late in the game.
It's Josh Bengal. Got to keep drinking those liquids. That's what's important. Get dehydrated out
Potassium.
there. I know all about cramp.
They should always have bananas on the sideline.
Absolutely.
So this is the second defensive player of the Bells is going to have to come out of the ball game.
You can't
But the Bells are deep. The Bells have a lot of good athletes on the team.
They've been playing. This is a good game. This is a good team. Bellarmine is a good team. Here we go.
2nd and 6, Fisher Colbury under center. One receiver, one left. Hurtado, the give up the middle. He's tack, swarmed over, picks up some yardage. It'll bring up a 3rd down, pickup of maybe a yard. Gets to the 22-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and a long 4. Clock continues to run. 2:25 to go in the game. The Lancers break the huddle. Fisher Colbury brings them up. Obviously 4-down territory here. Give to Hurtado. Hurtado has room to run. Breaks a tackle. Dives inside the 10-yard line. Gets down to the 8. They'll mark it at the 9, actually. Another look
Here's
at
your
it.
replay. Hurtado doing all the work. Right off left tackle. Broke outside a
Boy,
little.
that might have been a touchdown-saving tackle there, too.
Sure was. Sure was. He was
Hurtado had picked up a head of steam and just did get knocked down.
Yeah.
Nice play by the Bells to stop the touchdown. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Clock runs, 1:55 to go in the game.
Devin Hurtado's only a junior.
Fisher Colbury, the give to Hurtado. Hurtado fights for yardage and picks up maybe a yard. Clock continues to run, 1:40 to go in the game.
His Bell's defensive line is tired.
2nd and goal at the 7.
They're getting up limping.
And they're tired, but boy, they're stopping the Lancers when they have to.
Absolutely, Joe. Castellani is back in. You can see he's limping. He wasn't going to stay out.
He wasn't going to stay out of this game.
There's no way. No way was he leaving.
Fisher Colbury under center, I formation. The give to Waters. Waters fighting towards the end zone, gets inside the 5. And Dennis Green, he is down to about the 3. 1:05 to go in the game. It'll be 3rd and goal. Another look at it.
Yeah, here's your replay. Denny Green with the handoff. Nice block. Couple good blocks.
High formation. Green is the tailback. Fisher Colbury, the give to Green. Green fights. He's stopped. Nowhere to go. Stops at the 5-yard line. Clock continues to run. Fisher Colbury looking for a play. And now the Lancers have not called a timeout yet. It's 4th down. Clock continues to run. Calcagno letting the clock run. 20 seconds to go in the game. Now he calls timeout. So he is going to put the game on the shoulders of Will Fisher Colbury, who is playing his first game of the season, saying we're going to come down to one play and we're going to go ahead and see if we can get a touchdown.
Here's your replay. On the last play, there was just nowhere. He just tried to go right down the gut, and you can see Elijah Marshall's in there, Boston Chingers. There was nothing there.
Well, and this is where you wonder what do the Lancers have in the back of the playbook on a 4th and 4?
You know what? Well,
do you run? Do you pass?
I know.
Do you roll out?
Into the line. It looked like the one that Peyton Manning did last week. Remember? He almost walked in.
Fisher Colbury has good speed.
Yeah. Try to do something into the line and have, I don't know.
Lancers come straight to the line of scrimmage. It's a tight formation. They're back in their power formation. And I believe Andrighetto's in the game. It's a give to Andrighetto. Andrighetto fighting to the outside. Pushes up, tackler, can't get there.
He did not get in.
Alex Andrighetto gave it a shot. First time we've seen him since he was injured. Trying to get to the outside. He's brought down to the 3. Another look at it.
Andrighetto, nice blocks. Game tap, beautiful. Anthony Gottaduro.
Anthony Gottaduro just does a great job coming up with that tackle. He was unblocked and able to get outside to Andrighetto. The ball goes over to the Bells at their own 3-yard line with 14 seconds to go in the game. A hard-fought contest by both teams. Both teams showing why the WCAL is so tough. They are just battles every time any WCAL team gets together, and this Bellarmine St. Francis game is just one that will match up to all the games from the past.
That third down play was the icebreaker on that one, Bud.
The Bells will simply take a knee and allow the clock to run out. And they have come away with a 21-14 victory here at Ron Calcagna Stadium at Brother Fisher Field. And a great, great game.
Great game.
Both teams should be proud of the effort that they put forth here tonight. It was a very well played high school football game. That'll do it for us here at Ron Calcagna Stadium. Your final score, 21-14. I'd like to thank our producer-director, Bobby Chastain. Replays by Renee Mendoza. Our camera crew of Tim Erskine, Lisa Tessler, Sherilyn Meacham, Alexandra Bertaccini. And special thanks to St. Francis High School for allowing us to bring you this game, and especially to Joe Schramm, who always gives us every stat in the world that we could possibly need. For my compadre, the retired mailman Terry Ward, I'm Paul Cunningham. We'll see you next time.